almighty LDBC, the Lions Den boxing community. If you didn't know, now you know. All right. Yo, boy, it's prime time right now. Yes, sir. Don't get used to it. All right, we came off a great weekend, great fights, great champions. I mean, this had been a hell of a weekend, and I had a chance to call all the fights. Thanks to Ricky E245. Thanks to everybody. Man, I mean, it's been, I mean, I was dead tired yesterday. And you know me, I'm only 55, but I'm so proud of Devin Haney. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna have Bill Haney come on and say a few words. Okay. Then I'm proud of Alicia Baumgartner. I mean, she's a Detroit Knight, I will say. You know, Carissa Shields, Michigan Knight, all in the same area. I mean, they are doing their thing. They are open doors that never been open before. Carissa Shields, I mean, Deontay Wilder. I mean, now he's more emotional now since he came back than when he left. I mean, so, I mean, we're going to go over the fights. We're going to go over them one by one. Well, maybe about 7 of them. Okay. And I want to just get in detail. And of course, I want to talk to Bill. Okay. We want to ask him a few questions because Dev fought his ass off. I went back and watched the fight, and I saw the changes he made, the adjustments he made with the right hand. I saw the things that he made. So let's see who all in the building first. All right. And I appreciate everybody coming in here today. All right. I know this is not my usual time. All right. But 7-8 wanted to come on longer today. I said, okay, that's cool with me because I had something to do. So I let him stay, I let him go on. Well, I don't mind. Put that way. All right. Keggy, what's going on, baby? All right. Salute to you. Brandon House, Detroit Fine. What's happening with you? Steve Austin, what's going on with you, baby? Yes, sir. It do what it do, It do, baby. Man, it do, man. I call it hell out. I mean, 12 hours, y'all. 12 hours now. Nobody say I'm old, but I'm entitled to get tired. All right. Some people say, damn, KQ, you was tired yesterday, right? On the morning show. I said, hell yeah. I wanted to go right to bed. I just woke up. And we're live. All right, let me see. Steve Austin, yes, sir. CB3C83. What's going on, baby? Salute to you. Mr. Mechanical. I hope you had a good time, baby. All right. James, what's going on, Jay? Man, salute to you, brother. Hope y'all enjoyed Saturday call, baby. Miami Snoopy 305 is in the building, baby. Salute to you. All right, we got Young World up in here. What's going on, Young World? Salute to you. We got King Style Production up in here, baby. All right, what's going on with you? AJ64 is up in here, baby. All right, salute to you. We got Edgar Chavez is up in here. And we got AJ, Anthony Johnson, up in here thus far. All right, and I appreciate you. Okay, I appreciate everybody that came in so far on this Monday night. Okay, and so I figure I'll come on tonight, just to talk about the fights and all the fights that I covered. And Bill here come on and talk about it too. Once again, I just got the phone with him. So congratulations to them. They back home safely and everything. Went there, took care of business, and came on back home. So, but first fight I want to talk about is Alicia Baumgartner. Okay, that was a great fight. I mean, she pretty much put it on her opponent, Mayer. But Mayer got an attitude. She's very upset because she figured that she won, and she feels that she demand a rematch. Well, you can't demand a rematch, sweetheart. It's up to her if she want to give you one. And one thing about a rematch, you should have put it in the contract. See, now Alicia Baumgartner, she's going on for Undisputed. She want to fight Choi, and I believe she can beat Choi. Matter of fact, the Undisputed crowd or opponents that's facing us, they're going to be easy for her. That's facing her going to be easy for her. Now, of course, Mayer, yes, she did get mad. And of course, she thought she won, but of course, who don't think they won, right? But Alicia Baumgartner, she was a great opponent till she started slacking up. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Her stamina wasn't that great. She's one of them front runners again. Got talked about so much. She one of them goddamn front runners. And she was a front runner. Now, of course, at the end of the front runner, at the end of the round, let me put it that way, Tony Harrison did the right thing. He got in that ass. He said, look, we need to step it up, and you have to give it all you got. And that's what I believe that he did, that she did. And she gave it all she got. Because she started trying to time her and she came in. Of course, she tried to hit her with the overhand rights. So shout out to Alicia Baumgartner. I mean, she really did her thing, you know. Now, we're going to go to Mr. Russell, Gary Russell, okay, and Rodriguez. Shout out to Rodriguez for his win. But Russell, and just let me say this, Rodriguez, I thought it was just a cut over his eye, but it wasn't a cut. It wasn't a cut as hard. He fractured his cheekbone. So that's why they didn't continue on with the fight. Now, I thought it was just a scratch. I'm like, damn, I got that on my motorcycle, right? But it wasn't, you know? So what's going on, William Old School? What's happening with you, baby? Y'all heard that the Korean girls team wants to no part of Bar Gardner or Undisputed because Choi or whatever her name is isn't ready yet. Oh, okay. All right. Well, she hey, look, they're gonna make her make that fight or give up that belt. I bet you that. I bet you that. Because she wants Choi, because she wants to go for Undisputed. She's a unified champion. She don't want no rematch. Now, I'm quite sure she can go with, she want to go with the money is, but right now she don't want a rematch. You know, and it was a close fight. Matter of fact, it was a split decision, and she won by the chin and chin of her chin. Put it that way. Both girls fought well, but I think, you know, Maya just took it a little more personal. That's why she walked out the ring, slammed the door in the dressing room. You know, she just was pissed off. And you know, and hey, oh well. You know, that's how it go. You win something, you fucking lose something. I mean, damn. You know, I mean, it's boxing. You know, and I'm gonna say Clarissa Shields for last. All right, because I don't like the disrespect. All right, I'm talking about these women. I wrote their names down, a couple of them. Right, because they are saying that Clarissa Shields should be calling herself the GOAT because she ain't done shit. What? She only had a few fights. She ain't had 15 fights. And Wolf, she had what? 24 fights and 16 stoppages. You know, I mean, I like what? You know, so we're gonna get into that shit because you know, I don't appreciate that because I know what they're looking at. They're looking at a female Deontay Wilder. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. You know, so, but first of all, let's start with Anthony Durrell, Callum Plant. Now, I did say tell to one today that Callum Plant did not say what Bernard Hopkins said. All right, you know what I mean? On that I ain't gonna never let a white boy beat me. Now, Anthony Durrell made a post and he said, "Listen, if anybody could find that, he get him $10,000." Because he's never said that. He said he never said that in his life. He don't have a racist bone in his body. And I believe him. What's up, Lala D? What's going on, Ricky? What's going on, Lil Rick? Salute to you, brother. What's happening with you? All right, all right. William Old School in the building. Yes, sir. I saw you already. I got you. All right. YGB22. What's happening with you, baby? Salute to all y'all brothers. All right. All right. And thank y'all for hanging in there with me for them 12 hours Saturday, baby. I called the hell out them fights. Then I had 2 fights going and called them 2 fights at the same time. And yes, sir. And I was drunk too. Then Sunday morning, I was tired, knocked out. I said, man, let's end this show fast. And that's why we ended the show 15 minutes ahead of time. He was tired too. But anyway, let me talk about Plant and Durrell. This was a grudge match, a perceivable match. What's happening with you, baby? All right, I thought I'd see a lot of the people that be asking me to come on at night in here. I don't see them in here yet. But anyway, that's right, my boy on BFT, I think he's on. Yeah, but anyway, but still in all, Plant fought a good fight. Anthony Durrell was trying to fight a dirty fight. Simple. Simple as that. Anthony Durrell, I told you when I talked to him on the phone that he had a bad attitude. Well, he do have a bad attitude. He's like night and motherfucking day. And that's how he is, you know? Oh, what's going on, AD? What's going on with you, baby? Salute to you. All right, what's going on with you? Yes, sir. KQ, where is Mike 202? Well, Mike 202, he's doing okay. Right, he got some things going on right now. He has to deal with. Okay. So, just keep him in your prayers. Okay. I talk with him. Okay, and he has to deal with some things right now, and it's not, he'll get it together. So, but he okay. He'll be back. All right. All right. What's going on, Dylan G? What's happening with you? So, anyway, Anthony Durrell was trying to make it an ugly fight for Callum Plant. Now, Callum Plant, first of all, a lot of people get it confused. He is not a boxer like we think he is, like a Floyd Mayweather. He's not. He got great lateral movement, and that's all he has. Now, of course, he stood there and fought with Anthony Durrell. Anthony Durrell needs space to throw that right hand. Now, but Anthony Durrell was trying to make it an ugly fight, hitting behind the head, hitting below the belt, when the referee is on that side and everything. But those are the shots that hurt. The ones that you don't see coming. Because those bitches hurt, baby. I'm telling you, those bitches hurt. It hurt so much that he got knocked out. Now, he's okay, all right? Of course, like I told you, he's okay. And like you say, he don't have a racist bone in his body. But he got a bad attitude. And we saw that. Well, when I talked to him, I heard that. But when y'all saw that in the press conferences, that's exactly how he feels. And I don't know what his issue is. And I ain't trying to find out. I was trying to have him on the show before the fight. Well, it didn't work out because, he had a bad attitude. So, but anyway, it is what it is. What's up, Bruce Gas? What's up with you, baby? I see you. I see you. The fans corner. I see you, brother. Yes, sir. All right. So, but anyway, I enjoyed the fight, though. Plant, he did put on a good performance. OTB, Boston School. What's going on, baby? Yes, sir. I know this ain't my regular time. All right. I'll be back on my regular schedule Wednesday. I'm going to take tomorrow off. All right. I'm going to be back Wednesday, 11 o'clock. All right. This ain't no change in time or nothing, but I traded. Well, I let somebody go on a long time today. So I just said I'd come on tonight. I had something to do. So, all right. All right. So anyway, well, how you doing, OTB? All right. So, well, I'm glad though. I had a chance to call all the fights though. I really am. All right. I think Ricky 245 saying I can do it, and I did it. So, but anyway, Plant and Durrell. Callum Plant is the same Callum Plant. He's never going to change and make adjustments. He just doesn't do that. It's just that he's just not that type of fighter. He fights the same way. Either you can master his style and his strength, or you don't. He never made any adjustments, like Bill Haney did when he fought. Okay, a lot of fighters just fight one particular way, and that's it. Some people can make adjustments, some people can't. And don't forget to hit the like button, everybody. All right. And so we only got 50 in here. That's all right with me. You know me. When I first started, I started with 1 or 2 in here. I didn't give a fuck. I talked to myself for an hour. But anyway, still, Durrell and Plant, good fight while it lasted. It was a tug, pull and take, but Anthony Durrell just couldn't. Anthony Durrell is almost 40 years old. He don't have that long arm reach like he used to. He can't fire that jab like he used to. Now, Anthony Durrell, don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted. Anthony Durrell is a damn good fighter. Don't please. What's up, J-Rock? What's happening with you, baby? All right. Salute to you. But Anthony Durrell, yeah, he failed. He got knocked out. And I didn't feel sorry for his ass. I didn't, because this is boxing. This is what we do. That's what they do. So, oh, well. And plus he had an attitude. I didn't like that shit. But anyway, but still, he still is a good fighter. He used to be a champion. He's an ex-champion. So, Gallon Plant, he didn't fight, bomb or nothing. So it wasn't that. He just hit him with a left hand that he did not see coming. And that was a good shot. And it laid his ass out. It laid him out on his back. And he got counted out. I mean, there ain't too much to tell about that fight. That fight was just pretty much pretty much a C fight, E fight, whatever that shit is, wrestling. And that's all it was, wrestling. That's all it was. And he was trying to make it an ugly fight. It didn't happen. He let go. He didn't see it coming, and he got hit with one. And that's it. Now, I want to talk about this young lady real fast. All right. And I really think she's going to be a good fighter. She's 5-0 now. And I'm talking about Caroline Dubois. She's Anthony Dubois' sister. And she can fight. What's up, La La D? Thank you. That dude from the UK used to have slow, sexy music, talking all soft and romantic, and nobody in the chat. Well, dude. I don't know. But when I first started, I didn't have a lot of people in my chat. I had like one person up for nine. That was one person. He said he went to the bathroom, came back, I was still talking. I didn't care. I had to, you got to start somewhere, right? Oh, what's going on, Jay Washington? Salute to you, man. All right. But anyway, Caroline Dubois, whatever. Right? She is a good damn fighter. I didn't know that she had speed like that. I saw her fight before, and she fought and got it right there. Yeah, my phone keep going dead. AJ64. Oh, okay. You might need to charge it up. Yeah. All right. But anyway, listen. Look, she had a good right hand, and she's a southpaw, and she was using that right hook and almost caught her opponent a couple times. Then she finally laid in her and hit her with a left hook. Yes, sir. What's up, EB? What's going on with you? Eddie Buckley is in the building. Yes, I'm doing fine tonight, man. Yes, sir. I'm doing fine tonight. Yes, sir. All right, man. This is my first time coming on live at night in a long ass time. But it's okay. I just wanted to talk about the fights this past weekend, because yesterday I don't remember talking about them. I was so damn tired Saturday. But anyway, so Caroline Dubois, I think she got a big future ahead of her. I think she's starting to get, and what makes it so good for Caroline Dubois, she's young. She's very young. And she's opening doors for young girls to get into boxing in the UK. Now, this is what I'm hearing, that a lot of young girls look up to her over there because she's young. She's a pretty good boxer. Well, she is good. She's 5-0. And with 4 stoppages out of 5 fights, so I mean, she is pretty good, so she looks, young girls look up to her, and probably some young boys too, and this is boxing at its best. This is what we want. We want young girls and men to get into boxing, and maybe boxing come back like it used to be, like me and Bruce Gass used to watch, the Sugar Ray Hagglers and things like that. So and maybe you get back to that commercial, because see, boxers don't do commercials no more. They don't do no commercial like Sugar Ray Leonard used to do, him and his son and stuff like that. Hagler used to do the Old Spice commercial and things like that. They don't do that no more, because boxing was kind of like obsolete. But now, Deontay Wilder's back. He can pretty much, maybe he can save Showtime. Maybe Gervonta Davis can save Showtime, maybe, So, who knows? So Little Rick said, Caroline is a solid southpaw. Yes, she is. She's very nice, quick, and deadly. Yes, that's what we saying early Saturday. I didn't know she was that quick. I mean, she was very quick, and I was like, well, maybe she needs to slow down, because she was missing by inches. Right? She was missing just by inches. I said, maybe she needs to try to slow down and try to time her better. But I guess that comes with growth, and that's what, I look at, maybe she, with a growth, and maybe that, it come with it. But, she's real nice, and I like the way they look up to her. That was on point. What's up, Antonio MMA? What's going on with you? Salute to you. So, but let me go to the next fight. All right, and this fight, I know everybody didn't didn't like it. Okay, we talking about the Russell brothers. Okay, I mean Gary Russell, uh, um, Jr. got in his brother ass. All right. Now I mentioned it earlier when I first started, but since you all back in here, more people in here now. But William Old School say, wait a minute, where you at? Where you at? Okay. Then he said, OG has Showtime said anything about doing bad, or anything about shutting down? No, no. It's just that they just going on that Adrian Broner shit, and they did have some write ups about it. Okay, I did see some write ups about it. So about the money part. So we don't want. Hopefully, it don't go like HBO. I don't know, but but I don't think they had that bad of trouble, because we still got fights coming down the pipe on Showtime and Showbox. They got a fight on Showbox Friday, so they ain't doing too bad. So I don't know. Maybe Agent Brony just mad because his ass ain't been doing nothing. That's what he mad about, because he ain't taking boxing seriously. Now, maybe he do got a mental issue. I don't know. All I know is he been a problem, all right. He been a problem in everybody's ass. That's what he been. I mean, I'm just being honest. I don't give a shit. He might just said that just to, cause people was, they was live or something. Cause he always say some shit about Stephen Espinosa, Al Heyman, then turn around and bag for a fight. Fuck Adrian Broner. Shit. Man, please. See, Money, what's going on? Bed-Stuy in the building. What's happening with you? Base, oh, man, what's going on with you, baby? All right? Salute to you. Man, fuck Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner is just full of shit. I can't, look, man, don't get me started on him, because he done that shit on purpose, please. Ain't nothing wrong. And, Showtime might be okay. But if they not, they still got Deontay Wilder signed to a contract with Deontay Wilder. Got a contract with Gervonta Davis and those and more. But those the two right there that would put asses in the seats. Everybody loved Deontay Wilder. I'm not talking about the way he boxed. It's just his personality. So I mean, I don't think they're in that much trouble. I mean, that's what I think. But anyway, let's go to Deontay Wilder. I think Deontay Wilder. This is my assessment. When I heard that he was coming back a while back, I said he shouldn't come back. And let me tell you why. Because see, Deontay Wilder, he had that equilibrium problem, and it wasn't good after the fight. He still had it like 2-3 months after the fight. So I said, man, that's it for him. Then once I heard that the dent is still there in his head, then I said, oh, no, he don't need to be coming back. But he wanted to come back, and I support him if he come back. That's what I said, and he did come back. But that right hand, man, I don't know what he got in it, but he didn't throw it hard. And man, Haney was out like a light, and with his eyes open. Now, some punches, like I say, that you don't see will hurt. What's up, AJ? You must change phones. All right. So I see you on a different thing. He said, I'm going to use my lady's phone temporarily. Yeah, I thought so. I can see the thing changed on it. Yeah. Okay. It's all good, baby. All right. Just a fan. What's going on with you, baby? Just a fan. All right. Welcome. All right. Welcome. Okay. You said, damn, I saw, you know what? I watched my replay. All right. Okay. And you don't want me to use that name, right? Now, I can't use that name. Shawala 77. See, that's too long to say. I like the other name. So you mean tell me I can't use it? Because I know you don't want people to know, I understand anonymity. What's going on? Young billionaire, baby, what's happening? Yes, sir. Don't expect this, young Billy, man, all right? Because I usually don't come on late at night, all right? This is just a one-time thing because my ass was tired. That's my boy, young billionaire. I like him. I like what he do. He does good work. And I went to his channel by mistake, but I'm glad I did. And because Knockout had somebody else's channel I was trying to go to, but I hit his. But I'm glad I did. He's getting off to a great start, and I hope him a lot of success. And I rock with everything he does. And the Kid Austin interview, he did Kid Austin interview face to face. I did him on StreamYard, but he did him face to face. So he's everywhere. All right, and God bless you, brother. Too. I hope a lot of success for you. All right, but anyway, getting back to you, Shawala. All right, okay. Could I? I mean, can I really? Yeah, okay. Shalan, OJ, Shalan. See, that's why I want to call you other name. I can't say no names, shit, and y'all get mad at me. Yeah, okay. It's not public. Oh, okay. All right, well, okay. But anyway, let's get back to Deontay Wilder fight. Okay. Young Billy is killing it. Yeah, like his panels. Yes, he is just fan. Yeah, young Billy is killing it, man. Yeah, he's killing it, man. And I like him. I like him a lot. Yeah, I like what he does. All right, Asia, what's going on, Asia? Hey, thank you for hanging in there with me Saturday. All right. Yes, that was a long day, but I'm thanking everybody for hanging in there for the 12 hours. I was tired in the motherfucker, but it was okay though. I liked it, So, but anyway, because it was good fights. It was good fights all day. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Late night show, huh? Yeah, just one time. That's all. Just one time. Okay. I'm not gonna make it a habit. Just one night. Okay, tonight, and just to say thank you to everybody for hanging in there with me Saturday. It was a big night Saturday, and I talked to Bill earlier. He said he want to pop in for a minute. I gave him the link, so I told him give me 15, 20 minutes. So, but he might come on. I don't know. They home already, so. But anyway, let's get back to the Deontay Wilder fight. Deontay Wilder, it didn't last long. It didn't last long. It lasts 1 minute. Not even 1 minute and something. But please, y'all don't start that bullshit. Talking about that it was a setup, and I've been hearing all kind of noise about that, and I've been seeing everybody link and everything, and people saying dumb shit about Wilder was it was a setup that was phony and all that. Y'all don't start that shit, okay? Because this man, and he was sincere in the post press conference. He was very sincere about it, and then everybody and their mama, it's always a motherfucker out there always want to down you or downplay what you have done. I hate people like that. I really do. It just they just can't. What's going on, Sweet Tea? How you feel? What's going on, Quick, my sister, my Grace? What's going on with you? All right, what's going on, Jermaine Bean and that Sue? How? Chat. Ow. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, Jermaine Bean. I appreciate it. Keep singing OG. Oh, yeah, I am. Yes, sir. I am. Yes, sir. But anyway, I just hate people that saying that it was phony because I'm right here looking at the fight. And I know, yeah, Saturday was lit. Yeah, it was. It was lit. It was lit, man. Yeah, I had a good time too. I had a good time with y'all too. 12 hours nonstop calling fights, man. Yeah, that was good. That was good. It was a good day. And I just wish they didn't put it all together like that, one after another. And that's just too tiresome for me. But I did it anyway. So, but anyway, but look, Wilder, you saw in the press conference, and no one's gonna play like that. His emotional was real. Uh, uh, Everything about what he was saying was real, and I feel him. I feel him, and yeah, because in the sport of boxing, they don't have no damn pension plan. They don't have no HMO. They don't have none of that shit. They don't have Blue Cross Blue Shield. They don't have none of that. See, this is why when you make your money, you better invest your money or you save your money. Because Deontay Wilder is right. Because Selena's got hit, but he lucky he didn't get hit by a stretched out right hand. But still in all, Deontay Wilder has power in that right hand. And he still got hit and he still went down on the mat, the canvas. But Deontay Wilder was right. He might never, ever be the same. I mean, he might be all right now, but who says he might not be okay 10 years down the line? And people coming out saying that was phony. I saw the fight. I called the fight. All right. Now we got my man Bill Haney dropping in. All right. Now Bill Haney and Devin Haney just got back from Australia. Okay, after the Saturday performance. Okay, it was Sunday over there, and he wanted to drop in and show love for a minute. And let me see, I got him coming in just a minute. All right, you ready, Bill? All right. All right, what's going on? What's going on?
Hey,
What's going on? Future Trainer of the Year, huh?
hey, man. What's
Hey,
happening to you?
congratulations, man. Congratulations to you.
Thank you, King. Blessings to you and
Yes,
everybody
sir.
in the chat, everybody in your family. I mean, you
Mm-hmm.
can see I'm back home. You hear my daughter in the background. She's
Uh-huh.
having an amazing time. We came from Australia, you know,
Uh,
alhamdulillah,
yes, sir.
mashallah. We had a great time. And you know what I also, and I know we'll get to this boxing, but
Mm-hmm.
in Australia, um, it was some of the most beautiful brothers and sisters that I have met. That's Muslim. We you know what I mean. Oh man, alhamdulillah, like you would never believe, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean, babe, Queen, hey, Bella, thank you, baby. Yeah, some of the most beautiful man, brothers and sisters, man,
Mm-hmm.
that were there. And I mean, they helped from the beginning of the camp all the way through. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
On my Instagram, you'll I showed a couple brothers that were, on there, but man, I can't say enough for after we with the achieved this victory. I give
Mm-hmm.
all praise be to Allah for giving us the strength to make it happen. The
Yes, sir.
mental fortitude to carry forth. But
Mm-hmm.
the brothers that was blessed for us to get and that came into our lives at that time right there in Australia. Oh
Mm-hmm.
my God, man! You could tell my energy. You know what I'm saying? And,
Right.
and that,
Yeah.
that that was a lot. That was the blessing of Allah.
All
Because
praise due it to Allah. Did you
yeah,
did you go to any mosque out there?
yes, oh yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes,
Oh,
yes.
okay.
We went to Juma. We went to Juma on Friday. You know what I mean? And
Okay.
Friday prayer. And man, yeah, it was that was amazing within itself. You know what I mean? Just to Devin is a world champion, and he's the
Right.
undisputed lightweight champion of the world, which means
Mm-hmm.
that he represents the world, and we don't take that lightly. We know and understand that the weight that carries, and what
Yes,
he
sir.
should do as being ambassador to the sport, and
Mm-hmm.
we were blessed. Like I say, we had a great time, and now we can get to the boxing.
Yes, sir. Man, listen, Bill. First of all, the training. Did you all know that first of all, Devin Jab was the answer to the first fight?
Man, jab,
Okay.
jab, jab, jab. That's all
Right.
we heard was jab. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
Right.
we knew that Cambosos, I knew personally, okay, I said, I publicly stated that we had to prepare for the unpreparable, if that should make sense. And,
Okay.
because we knew that then he couldn't do the same thing because it was a wash. So
Mm-hmm.
he had to come in and do ultimately what everyone is saying and what they've all been saying is you got to go in there. You got to just charge him. You got to just go in there. You got to make it rough.
Mm-hmm.
But he ended up meeting Mr. Right Hand,
Mm-hmm.
and being the
Right.
undisputed champion of the world, you got to have more than one. And we were fortunate to sneak that in and show the world. You know what I mean? Because
Mm-hmm.
it starts with the jab and it ends with the jab. And we believe that. We know that everyone kind of campaigned that Devin had one of the best jabs in boxing, but they weren't happy. So I didn't want to publicly say that, and I talked to you and I talked to my cabinet of brothers
Uh-huh.
on it and counsel me on it as well. And
Okay.
I couldn't tell anybody that we was gonna sit in the pocket and fight George's fight. Cause
Right.
because
Yeah. Right. Right.
you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
but we also listen to the fans and we know that what they pay for ultimately what matters the most.
Uh.
Devin is maturing and
Yeah.
he has an arsenal of stuff and we were pleased that we could show that style of fighting with that particular fighter, you know.
Okay. I know y'all prepared for everything, but let me ask you something, Bill. Was you prepared for the switching he was doing, the left
Absolutely,
hand, right
absolutely.
hand?
Because what
Uh,
that does is that whether you're southpaw, if you're
uh,
southpaw, then it's a jab. I mean, if your right hand becomes your jab. So we knew that it wasn't any necessary over preparation we had to do in 4 months
uh,
with the jab. You know what I mean? But we knew that he would be. That's what he would be preparing for. So what he attempted to do was switch and take away the jab, go southpaw. But we had been working on that brick, and we landed it. And you know, he's constantly growing. He's constantly growing as a fighter right before our eyes. And you know, and I'm fortunate because, you know, as not only, you know, my son, but a fighter, to see him to continue to rise, and then as a father to watch the world witness it and enjoy it and be a part of it. That means everything in the world to me.
You know, and I'm gonna excuse me. And shout out to Benny Turner, okay, in the Cash App. Okay, thank you. Okay, I want to say that we proud of you. You know, we proud of what Devin has done. You know, and I know that me, the LWC, 78, we all are happy to see you all get to where to be undisputed. I know we talked about you, Dev, all on our shows, all on our platforms for months, some for a couple of years, and you have been so gracious to come on when we asked you to, if you have time, you know. And I'm glad that we played a little part in, you know, the exposure a little bit of this boxing thing, you know. And but Dev, what he did yesterday, yeah, he didn't just show a jab. What I saw, he showed the whole arsenal. Not, I don't even know if that's a whole arsenal, but
No, it's not. It's
he,
not. And
he
that's
showed that overhand right. He showed that right hand, and
absolutely.
I thought he was going for the knockout, you know. And but I don't know what that was in his mind, or he just gonna let it come, or was it going to be, you know, right? You know, I don't know. But
Well, like I said, it was also a preparation and just getting better, just constantly getting better and working on things that could parlay and transcend, you know, into his career. I mean, like, fortunately, I've been there as he's developing, you know, as he's developed to the fighter he is, and through that, you know, each camp we work on different things, and you know, like I reiterate that we didn't have to necessarily work on the stick. So we went to the brick and said, okay, you know, this, because we have a, you know, couple good lightweights that are southpaws that are in or, you know, in or around the division. So we knew that, you know, okay, let's get up under the lights and let's throw this brick, because more than likely that's what we're gonna do, be throwing the brick against the southpaw sooner or later.
yeah, yeah. I mean, everybody congratulating you in the chat there, man. Yeah, so yeah, everybody happy what you did, what Devin did over there, man. I mean, see, what's the odds? A young man, the youngest champion, young undisputed champion, to go over there twice against those odds. I mean, not only once but twice, and the second fight, that was a brawl. Saturday night, he went toe to toe. Now he took his punches. He took his punches, and for people to say, you know, and you know, you heard it all, Bill. He can't punch, or he can't take a punch.
Well,
He
he
don't.
said he can't take a punch, he can't give a punch, and all that,
Right,
right?
right.
What we did to George Kambosos in front of the Australian fans, what Devin did, more importantly, not we, what Devin did in front of the Australian fans, not once but twice. He gave them a chance to look at what he did, study him, and he came back to their country and did the same thing. When you earn, and we earned the respect of individuals that don't look like us, they don't speak like us,
I
they
saw that.
don't they don't excuse me.
I said no. I said I saw that. Go ahead.
Yeah. They don't look like us, they don't speak like us, you know, and they don't necessarily view the world entirely like us either. You see what I'm saying? But to go over there and win their respect, and that should account for something. And I say that
Yeah,
no other fighter has done that. No other fighter has put it on the line like that. And Devin should be the fighter of the year
yeah.
by no stretch,
What?
by no stretch,
Oh,
period.
yeah.
And it's not necessarily, it's the way that he shuts them down. It's the way, I mean, if you look at his last 8 guys that he's in fought, I think you got the stat on there. I don't know if you can pull up something I sent something to you.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
sent I sent a couple things to you.
Right.
But
Right.
while
Right.
you're looking for it, like for the people
Okay.
to say that he hasn't
Okay.
fought.
Which one you want? Which one? Yeah, I got.
What is it? 217,
No, he had
217, and something like that.
214, and
And what?
15.
So okay,
214,
so
15.
his last opponent's records combined are 200 and what?
214 and 15
And
and
15.
3
So
and 3.
yeah,
Yeah.
and 3. So to say that, and let alone in the last year, for him to then break a record. Floyd Mayweather always talks about the records and the stuff that he done set. You know what I'm saying? People want to say that you know, and he said records are made to be broken. But
Right.
at 23 years old, Devin is 29-0 as the undisputed champion of the world.
I was about to say that. Floyd was
Floyd was
25.
what? He was the featherweight. He was a featherweight champion at 23.
Yep. And Floyd went 25-0. Devin went 29. Yep.
29-0. You know what I'm saying? So records are definitely made to be broken. You know what I mean? And barriers are meant to be broken down. I hope that what we ultimately represent is just a family that says, okay, we're gonna stick together and we're gonna get there, and we're not gonna listen to the narrative that you can't because you need to be hooked up with this person, or you need to be hooked up with this person, or you got I'm saying is you got to take, not necessarily hooked up, but you got to necessarily take something that ain't for you, you know, until that.
Excuse me,
time.
Bill. Let me read. I'm gonna read these two for you. Great execution, Trill, Bill, and Dale from the DMV.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Shout out. That's another area. You know, we call it the area. You know, out. You know, in the Bay, it's the Bay Area. You know, and then it's the area out there, the DMV.
Then we got another brother from Texas. He says, Trill, Bill, can y'all whoop Paulie Rabbit ass for us? I don't know who he talking about, Paulie. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, y'all did great. Now listen to this, Bill.
Shout out Texas as well, down there in Texas. But I was gonna say not only the DMV but the Baltimore as well, because you had Lorenzo Chuck Simpson representing that Upton gym.
That's right.
Yeah, who's an undefeated fighter who you know made his Australian debut, and the fans loved him. He knocked the boy down. He knocked the guy down. You know, I mean, not once but twice. You know,
well, we got a brother here from Australia now, William. Okay, Carl Hanson. Yeah, he's from Australia. Yeah.
Yep. Hey man, salute. Yeah, we had, like I said, we had amazing time, and to go over there and to bridge a whole entire country together in boxing, and for Devin to be the ambassador to do it, while other and we crossed promotional companies and networks to do this, and for him to carry such a big burden at 23 and to perform under the lights in front of, you know, when you add it up, it's what they had said, it was like 65,000 Australians. You know what I mean? It was 40-some thousand the first time and 20,000 that time. You know what I mean? So whatever that is, you know, fans.
Let me say this, Bill.
He definitely deserves Fighter of the Year, because to do that when it was guys like my brothers like UK, you know, and I don't need to, name all the brothers, but they were definitely saying, be careful, because you're going to get stuck up over there. You're going to get robbed. Watch out. You're going to get robbed. But Devin put on a clinic, and he shows that with boxing, right, you can fight and not make it close. You see what I'm saying? You're not making close. I think a lot of the other fighters that weekend, other than Deontay Wilder, had close fights, you know. And you love seeing your fighters in close fights, but you love to see them win, or they are close fights. But Devin is pitching shutouts, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know what? And let me get a minute to speak on you, and shout out for you doing sessions with the underprivileged Koori kids. Paul Hansen said you know that you did that over there.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, that was, hey, listen, no, them was some great, group of young men, and it's nothing like you would see in terms of when you're saying underprivileged. That's a community that can pull together. What the kids lack, others come together with. You know what I'm saying? And when you see them, if you look at some of the videos and stuff, they're playing Australian football. right? And it's sponsored. They're sponsored by one of the Australian football players, and it was great to get that group of kids that are athletes to come in and see Devin and see the hard work that he puts in and the dedication he puts into his sport, and hopefully that transcends into them. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Being inspired because they're so young. They're almost like, by Devin being 23, it's like kids 17 and 18. You know what I mean? They can look at him and say, "Wow,
Right. They're in the
that's like
same
big
bracket.
bro." You
Right.
know what I mean?
Right.
So
Yeah. But
yeah.
let me say this to you. Let me say this to you, Bill. Mayweather Sr. was a boxer. Freddie Roach was a boxer. Ronnie Shields was a boxer. Jerry James was a boxer. Those are damn good trainers. You never boxed, ever, never.
Never.
And you came up with a plan, a game plan for your son to be undisputed. Now, your son told you, whatever you do, go make the fight.
Absolutely.
And you made the fight. Now, the contract, it wasn't the best contract, I know, but you came up with a game plan the first time and the second time. Now, don't you think you should be at least considered trainer of the year?
Yeah, well, that's something that's even to brothers to say that I should, right? But ultimately, and I take that with high esteem. I hold that with warm regards. But I believe that Devin is the fighter of the year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right.
and,
Of course.
And without having him and do the things that he does, I can never do the thing that I did. You know what I mean? And that's drive what we call an extremely delicate and superb Bugatti, right? That, you know what I mean? You got to know what you're doing, with those gears when you shift in and all that, because he can do a whole lot of stuff, So we just equate it like that. We equate it like that. Without him, though, that, I wouldn't be considered.
Well, we got another super chat here. He was talking about Paulie Maggiani, the brother from Texas, 817. He was talking about Paulie Maggiani is still hating on Devin. He said let Devin paint his face since he's searching for white boys to beat Devin. They said everything but let's fight. Bill. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah. True.
Well,
Everybody.
Paulie.
Yeah.
Well. Paulie has always, he's from New York. I studied him.
Yes.
And shout out to the other brothers, Freddie Roach, Ronnie Shields, Derek James, Floyd Sr. All those guys got a chance to meet, and they've always been open to sharing, you know what I'm saying, game with me in the sport, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to make sure that I give them a shout out and not, I just think, like I said, is you try to do the best for you. You try to do the best for your fighter, whether you learn, whether you bring somebody in, whether you know what I mean, whether you step to the side, whatever it is, you just got to do the best for your fighter to continue to get better. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And I think, and that's something that, if anything, coaches in our age bracket, the quote unquote new coaches on the block, right? We tend to kind of work all together, you know what I mean, with the fighters and with knowledge and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So it's just a great, I've been mentored by a great group, a fraternity of great coaches.
Yeah. I see Devin's young, and now the so-called man strength he's getting into now, and I see a lot of good fights at 135 for him. Yes, but now I have to be honest, Bill. When he went on the stage, when the weigh-in, a lot of people were saying that he looked drained.
Yes,
he looked drained. Now I looked at him and he did look drained. And I think 135 is hard for him to make. But at the press conference, he said that, well, you know, it's a lot of good fights at 135, and you know, I might stay there. And I'm like,
he do it like that 50 Cent, that, you know, the movie the 50 Cent was in. Did you see the one that he did? He lost all the weight.
Which one? Get
It's a
Rich
movie.
Now?
Ask the chat. What's the name of the movie that 50 Cent? He lost all the weight, and for the role. You know what I mean? Because Devin truly does this shit for the sport of boxing, right? He'll go to that place. He'll go to that place, and you know, when he tells me, he say, you know, Pop, let me know if I'm tripping. You know, let me know if, you know, I shouldn't do this. Let me know if it's too dangerous. Let me know, because he will go. You know what I mean? He will go get it. He's never missed weight. You see what I'm saying? And people, when he do make weight, people say, oh, he looked terrible. When I say that we need to go up to 140, then they say we ducking. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So then we you know, he listened, because you see, he fought a fight that he wasn't supposed to fight, that wasn't advantageous to him. He took a deal that wasn't advantageous to him. He does this to be mentioned with the greats. If they think that he ain't gonna do it, pull his card.
Right. Yeah.
Everybody, that's why he told him, he said, George, you changed my life, man, because you, guess what? Everybody else, they play, pull his card. You know what I mean? He got all the belts.
Everybody didn't want to fight him. Nobody didn't want to fight him.
And for that matter, if it's a fight, they don't have no belts. And they talking about they in big fights. So we got all the belts. How can they be in big fights? And when I say they, you know, we know who they are. You know what I mean? Because none of them got nothing.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So whatever weight that we fight at, if they really want to fight, it's a fight. And especially if you want to make it a fair fight. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to, if you want to really see him, if you want to really see Devin and really it be on a playing field, then you won't see him at the weigh-in like that. But if you want it to be to your advantage, then you want him to do that. You want him to drop all the weight, and you want to try to catch us with our hand in a cookie jar. But you know what I'm saying? It just depends on the money. You know what I mean? I mean, you know, just at that point in time, because I've already said anybody can get it. And we go to that place, we go to that sunken place to go get it. But if it's some 140 pounders that's talking shit and ready to make it happen, we'll do that too.
That's right. Talk that shit.
I said in or around the division, up or down. It don't make no difference.
Yeah. Like I tell my daughter, my oldest daughter, she has a PhD, but my other two daughters just have a BA. And I said, well, my oldest daughter, she set the bar high on you all. And so Devin's setting the bar high on the other fighters that don't want to fight. You know, and that's what he did, you know, for 135, for Undisputed. He went over there, took a chance. Yeah, I call bet on yourself, and he bet on himself and won. You know, so and now, Bill, I got to ask you this, and this is about ESPN, okay? And shout out to my brother that brought this up to me, and I thought about this too. Devin, they had a problem, ESPN, and shout out to Thomas Harris. They had a problem with his clinches. Okay, they put the stats up on the TV and count how many times he clinched the last fight and this fight. Now I think they said 59 times the last fight. And and that was and to my understanding, George Sr., this was been his referee, right?
Yeah.
He wanted this referee, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, how you feel about that? And how Devin clinched, because every fighter, you there? He messed with. Okay, no, you still there? Okay, you got blanked out. Okay. He's still there. Just get a minute. He came in another one. Okay. The device is not connected, Bill. Unless you went to another. Your device is not connected. Okay, there you go. Okay. All right, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. All right, move that one. Okay. Yeah. So how do you feel about they was counting about your clinching, Dev clinch? Because every fighter knows that you get caught in the corner, you have an option to fight off the ropes or in the corner, or give him that shoulder roll, like Dev did in that fight. He did the shoulder roll, and or jump out and clinch. I just
Yeah, but see, listen, I'm telling you, we fought the man fight 17. If you talking about 17 clinches, I got all busted up. He was coming in with his head. He was doing the head. That's what he wanted to do. And the ref, we let it do. We ain't complain. No, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
right.
The 17 clinches come because he's coming in with his head. He's not coming in punching. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, hold up. You come, because when a person is coming in, they're coming in with their elbows. They're coming in. They're not fighting. They're not boxing. You know what I mean? It's some MMA shit. It's some MMA shit, right?
Right.
But you see, my guy his eye all busted up.
Yeah, the right eye.
His shit all busted up because it was a headbutt. Dev didn't get. It wasn't a punch.
Yeah, I know that was a head.
I thought it was a headbutt.
Right. And he got stitches right there, right?
Yeah, he got stitches.
Yeah. Okay.
He got stitches. That's what they want. And guess what? Whoever it is for the millions, Dev gonna come in there and whip their ass just the same. I told them all the time, it don't make no difference. Whatever. Right. We got an arsenal full of shit. If it come time to bang, if it come time to box, you know what I'm saying? Now, Now we can still take the fighter that bang and put him in handcuffs and quiet the whole crowd and have everybody mad as a motherfucker. But we can take him and then we can bang with him too. You know what I'm saying? But the object is winning. And we showing the people that it don't make no difference. We gonna still win.
Yeah, you gotta win. Yeah, you gotta win. And they really wanted that referee for some reason. They really wanted it bad. I think they thought that they were gonna start penalizing Dev for the clinches, because that's what their big.
Okay. So post his clinches.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
Yeah, what you think he didn't have none?
Right. That's what I said. Why they never post his clinches? Because he was clinching every time he got in trouble.
Yeah.
No.
What do we got? 17-10? 17-14? 18-17. What do we got? You see what I'm saying?
Right. The thing
is, no, he never clinched the whole fight. Man, come on, man. Come on, man.
That's what I'm saying. I never seen no one made a big issue out of that like ESPN did by highlighting it up on the screen like that. I just keeping track. I don't.
That's where we get a chance to show how great we are. If they going with us and all that shit like that, you know what I'm saying? We got the people, man. We ain't no network or nobody that's no commentator and all that shit like that. Man, nothing, man. We out here getting it for real. We're out here down. You ain't, like I said, you have never heard nobody come on and say they didn't. I got a clip where I busted Devin's nose. You ain't got where I knocked him down. He got a black eye. Come on, man. How do you all the shit that you just take his name and put it with your favorite fighter? Put it with any fighter, and you're gonna never hear that he got knocked down, his nose busted, no none of that shit. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And Jorge Linares can punch. You know what I'm saying? He took a punch from him, like I said, with you see with George Camboso, but he took a punch from him flush.
Right.
And it rocked the ship, but it didn't go down. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Yes, sir. And like you said, you can get punched and you can get punched and sting.
Yeah. How many times Floyd they got rocked? You know what I'm saying? That's part of the business. You don't go lump another guy all up, beat him all up, blood all in front of his people and all the shit like that, and don't expect to get hit none.
Right.
What kind of shit is that?
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right.
But when you talk about who's gonna hit each other more, you know what I mean? Who's gonna miss more, right? Well then, my guy, we got our shit together.
That's right. You know, I'm not gonna hold you long, Bill, but I just want to ask you, the preparation of this second fight coming into Australia. You was there 16 days before the fight, so you got pretty much used to the
19 days.
19.
19.
Okay, okay, so you got there long time before the fight, and you did the promotional thing, and you got acclimated to the time zones and stuff like that, and the game plan was already done, right? So it
Sure.
was basically pretty much just staying in shape, limber, loose, pretty much. I
Well,
think.
no. We intent. It was intense. We had an intense preparation for this camp. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you did.
I studied him even more. You know what I'm saying? We looked at even more film on him. You know what I mean? I watched, you know, his Instagram, his social. I watched all his patterns. You know, with him and his family, what he
Wow,
liked, what he didn't like,
that is intense.
and but he shut down on me though. He shut down on me. He was smart because he shut down the second fight. You know what I mean? And he just went cold, right?
Right.
He wouldn't even let ESPN film him in the before the fight because he didn't want us looking at the screen and watching him. You know what I'm saying? So
What?
yeah, you know. So I wasn't able to get that much out of him, but I was watching a few of his family members that and they were posting the stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, that's smart. Yeah, but they was posting it, man.
Yeah, they was posting it.
But like I told everybody, that was the most. I don't know why he came up with that switching things. Now, as a trainer, you know the fight on a southpaw stance. You can't learn that in one training camp to be perfect at it. You cannot. Like I
No.
told, right? You have to. You think Terrence Crawford learned that in one training camp?
No, but it was beneficial for us because we can practice throwing that right hand under the lights. You know what I'm saying? And throwing it from all kind of different directions. So ultimately, it was just setting up for the next fight. You know.
Okay.
Like I said, you know, at 23, it's funny to say that we're still using George Kambosos to develop. It's still, but you know what I mean? It's just why each time he's gotten better and better, and each it's developing and developing and developing. You know what I mean? And just using a careful eye. He got so many tools that, you know, the right hand was just something that we worked on. You know what I mean? For those, you know, that camp, the whatever it was, 3, 2, 3, 4 months. You know what I'm saying? And we got, you know, because we got some other stuff that we're gonna bring out and shine up. You know, that the world gonna see. Oh, did you see the rope dope?
Yes, I saw that. Yeah. I seen the bolos. I seen the bolo shot. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, I see that. And I see the shoulder roll. Right.
Yeah. All them is that one was way back and you know I got a shed full of shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was way back out there. You know what I mean? And you know we had brought that in the tail end of camp. He was hitting them with it at will, you know. But you know, of course, under the lights and stuff, showboating and all that stuff like that. You know what I mean? You got to be 100% focused on that guy because that guy was coming the whole fight. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
and he wasn't trying to lay down in front of his people at all. You know what I mean?
I know that.
No, he wasn't trying to do that. So you know, he can't do too much showboating. But yeah, I love when he did that.
Yeah, you know, so okay, I got another question from Jafari C. So he said maybe sign a 2-fight deal to PBC and fight Tank. PBC, fight Tank.
Yeah. Well, maybe Ryan signed a 2-fight deal. You know, you could listen. I'll tell you what. I'll give you $4 to take it back. You know what I mean? Because what you know, hey, the people want to just sign Devin away to everybody. It don't make a difference.
Well, you know, okay, speaking of that, I know. Speaking of that,
you never hear them, the Tank fans. See the Tank fans, that guy right there, he come around with some bullshit. I was waiting to hear from somebody, you know, and then he put up $2. You need to spend some more for me to highlight what I'm about to say. But don't worry about it. You're going to get it today on a discount. You did? Now, why does it have to be so hard for the fans that we appreciate from the area to make it happen with us, but you'll make it happen with Ryan. Y'all don't make all these stipulations for Ryan. Why do you make all that? You know what I mean? You just show that you really don't have faith in old boy. You don't got faith in him. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I said with them. But we got the people too, though. We got our own people, man. And all that trying to make it unfair, and it's got to be, man, straight up. Why it can't be straight up? You want us to go? We already got another fight here. You talking about 2 fights there, and is that the narrative? Is that the narrative? While the same network that Floyd and them said they wouldn't work with, Floyd is fighting on the Zone.
That's right. That's right. Floyd fighting on the Zone. Right.
So now we come over here and they over there. We come over here, now they go over there. Is that not a coincidence? Huh?
Yeah.
I told you everybody do business. Huh? Yeah, everybody do business, man. Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder did 3 of the biggest fights in this era. In this era, brother. So why would you come and say little old us? You dig what I'm saying? You're gonna shorten us out of big old bag.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Right. So what?
Man,
Go ahead.
We just got through whipping Camboso, so I want to give him his $4. I want to double him up and then shut him up. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Take that phone. Don't call us. Don't send us. Don't even. You know, unless you coming with some big money for that stupid shit. Yeah. Bothering KQKC. You know, and this shit is hot. This shit is hot on the air right now. You know what I mean? Yeah. Bill Haney, KQKC, man. You know, with this, exclusive. You know, when I come to my, I come to my people, you know, and it don't matter because I got people that got big channels, small channels. I go where my people is at. You know what I'm saying? And it don't matter. Okay, you hit me up. You know what I'm saying? You hit me up, and I was right in the middle, you know, with the family. But me and you talk all the time. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't nothing for me to pop on and give some of this real, and you know what I mean, and feel some of this love genuinely from the people that, you know, really support us, and tell them, you know, thank you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know, and I can't wait to see what's next. I know you don't know what's next yet. Matter of fact, y'all just got back, so y'all not even thinking about that right now. But 135.
No, guess what? No. We may as well, because this is what we do. We go hunting when we ain't being hunted. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Yeah, because we can't set up an ambush if they're not gonna come. You know what I mean?
Right.
So so it like I said, it doesn't matter. Everybody, you know, at 135, we ain't scared to go to that dark place as long as Dev is comfortable. You know what I'm saying, with it. You know, we'll go to 135, fight Loma. You know what I'm saying, next. You know, or you know, we'll go up to 140 and see what Teofimo Lopez is talking about. The guy that beat Loma. People talking about Loma. How about we go up to 140 and beat the guy that beat him?
Right.
How about that?
Yeah.
That don't sound good?
Yeah, it sounds great. Yes, sir. That sounds good.
I don't think Tio and Senior want it. They've been awful quiet lately.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. They have been quiet. I wonder why. I mean? Yeah, because they at 140 and they know it's a tough division. And they know that. Then
I mean, somebody need to call him. If anybody know where Teofimo Senior is at, tell him that Bill Haney is looking for him. And I can, you know, I'm gonna come down there by that spot where I know I'll be down there at down there in front of the liquor store and down there at that bar and shit. I know exactly where I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come looking for you, T.O. Senior. If you don't, because listen, we hunting. We're not the hunted. We hunting.
Right. Now, now I know that you got 1 fight left on Top Rank. Okay, we know that, and I know DHP. And like I said,
let me say this one thing. The one thing that George Kambosos is not on Top Rank, and he's never was on Top Rank.
Okay, he wasn't. Okay,
you know
just Dev.
He made just Dev. We made sure, and I always tell everyone that anybody that fight Dev, you're gonna get a big old bag. George Kambosos got a bag, not once but twice, life-changing bag. Jojo Diaz got a bag. Jorge Linares got a bag. Gamboa got a bag. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We guys get paid way more with us than they do with anybody else. So if you're saying that we're not making the money, then why are we paying the most?
Wow. Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So
right.
I mean, let's you know what I mean? We got to keep it real on how it can happen. And being with ESPN is the biggest, you know, the worldwide leader in sports, the biggest broadcasting network in sports right now. We don't want to let anyone you know, articulate that any different, you know, being that we gave them a chance to accurately describe what the zone was when we opened up the door for it. We kicked in the door and told everybody it was an app and it was the future. You dig what I'm saying? So for now, you know, we asked them before what's happening. Now we're not listening. We're not talking. We're not asking any questions. Devin is the king of the lightweight division. He is on the ESPN network. And this next fight, it can be with anybody. You know what I mean? And we have, of course, the backing and the power to make it happen. You know what I mean? And anybody else to say anything different, you know, they lying. You know, call me. I'm in the chat.
Yes, sir. You know, right? Yes, sir. Man, they're gonna be coming after you, Bill. You know that, right?
Now, no, I don't know it.
Yeah,
I don't know it. I've been on a 17-hour flight, and I ain't got nothing but text messages from loved ones. You know, I don't got no ops.
They don't want no part. They don't want no part there.
Yeah, okay, I don't got no ops calling me. You know.
What?
Yeah, but guess what? We're gonna do some calling for sure.
Sir. Yeah, yes, sir.
Like I'm calling out now. And like I said, if your favorite fighter is your favorite fighter, he's your favorite fighter for a reason. He need to be calling us, right?
That's
you know,
right.
That's what the challenger's supposed to do. But it's hunting season for us. They say it's some other kind of season. It's hunting season. So be on the lookout.
I heard that, brother. Hey, I appreciate your time, man. And you know, I know you're busy. I know you just got home. And look, tell Deb.
I'm about to relax, bro. That's all I'm about to do. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
I was able to just come home and we were victorious. You know, I just, you know, all praises be to Allah,
yes,
you know, for giving us the strength and the power to make this happen. And you know, thank you.
Well, hey, man, look, I'm so happy that you're good Muslim brothers to me, and you setting the bar up high for a lot of fighters, a lot of fathers, and you all did a fantastic job going to Australia twice, and putting on a great show twice, and still as king of the lightweight division. And I hope to see more from
you. No, not to, but just for you to let people know the bar is upstairs. Don't take the elevator because you know what I mean. You don't know what's happening. Take the stairs because you know it's easy to see each step you make. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You don't gotta. You just make the next step. You know, make the next step be you know your best move. You know what I mean? And that's why I say with Devin, we still climbing. We still climbing the staircase. You know we're not looking to. We've never got on the elevator. You know what I mean?
That's
like
right.
And I said the staircase meant that okay, now let's work on the right hand. You know, it'll be something else that we'll pull out the shed and we'll sharpen up to do in front of the world. You know what I'm saying? And that's what that thing is about. But more importantly, is letting even the fathers, and you say the fathers and you know, uncles and aunties and mamas and all that is, if your son is going to be in the sports and entertainment business and it's the hurt business, you have to do something that you know will keep them from getting hurt, you know what I mean, and still being able to perform, because ultimately you want to go out there and perform. I want Devin to perform, but I don't want him to get hurt as well, you know what I'm saying? So I was very you know diligent about studying you know this game of boxing, and you know whether people like it or not, you know their job is to get in there, is to hurt business, is to get in there obviously and hurt my guy. You know what I mean? And my philosophy is we're supposed to get in there, hurt him, entertain the people, and not get hurt.
That's right. Yeah, my sister from Texas, Kui, she said Black fathers matters. For real.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Black fathers matters. You know, and yeah, that's true. one thing about it, a lot of black fathers not stepping up, not spending no time with their sons. You hear about this, you hear about that, you hear about.
Well, it's because it's not true. It's not. Um, when you look in there at your kid, you know what I'm saying? You got to see what the kid is about, not what you about. You know what I mean? That kid belongs to the universe, so ain't no telling what the kid is going to like to do. And with the generational gap and between me and my kids, and I'm sure like any parent and their kids, it becomes hard to understand where they are in relation to you, where you are, because you want to teach from your experience and not teach them from their experience, so to speak. You know what I mean? And that's the frustrating part. You want them to know everything that you know, and it's just not going to happen like that. You know what I'm saying? But so to be, understanding with where they are and the mistakes that they might be making is what we believe to be alhamdulillah. It's good if it's good, and it's good if it's bad. It's good. You know what I mean? And you got action at enjoying it, because that's what it is enjoying this life, that this short life that Allah has given us.
That's right. That's right. One thing, Devin Haney versus Lomo or Ryan Garcia. Let's make it happen. All right.
Yeah. What about Ryan? No,
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Ryan, listen. No, for real, listen. No. Ryan then got better too, though. Keep it 100 though. He didn't got better too. Like he's getting better as a fighter. That's why he got the Tank fight. That's why he's looking to get the Tank fight. Not because his camp don't believe in him. You know what I mean? They believe 100% from what I'm hearing that he can beat Tank.
Well, he has a good left hook now. That left hook is better than it used to be. I know that.
Yes.
He added some more wrinkles to it.
Right. Well, if you get a weapon, just like we did with Devin. What the people said, they said, okay, he got a good jab, and then right under the lights, you see the right hand. Now Ryan can, because he's young, because he comes from that same crop. Shakur, Devin, Ryan, Teofimo, Boots. All them is the same class. I know all the fathers, the parents of all of them. You know what I mean? Like,
right. They all came up.
They come from good families too.
Oh yeah, almost definitely. Yeah,
you know what I mean? They come from good families, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They've been behind them, been behind them, just like I have. I'm out of the crop. I might be more vocal. You know what I mean? On social media, but that they put in just as much time as I do, and I have with my kid. I mean, all those guys' parents, man. You see what I'm saying? So
Shakur has a grandfather, Boosie. Yeah.
Posey. The Garcias. They've been with him since he's been 8 years old in this journey, and they're still there. You know what I'm saying? So, who else was it? Boots. T.O. T.O.'s dad. He's been there.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna let nobody else be there either.
Yeah. I know.
I remember T.O. and them way back when. You know what I'm saying? But more importantly, shout out to him as a dad, being there, for his son, and hopefully he can continue to be there, and they could get back onto their path of confidence and getting their fans and their team and the world to believe in them like they did before. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, but shout out to all of them. You know what I'm saying? Even if they ain't on here, I know them, and the world need to know them.
Yes, sir. Man, Bill, I appreciate you coming in, man. And like I said, you got all the trainers. Like I said, Derrick James, Mayweather, Roger, may he rest in peace. Floyd Sr. All these guys box. You never box, and like I say, you have to.
We got one guy that people don't talk about. This one of my mentors as well. He didn't box. I don't know. He didn't.
Oh, don't tell me Virgil Hunter.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yes. My guy out of Oakland. But Verge was a counselor at the juvenile hall.
Yes.
That I unfortunately paid a visit to, and it was almost like it was surreal. It was an emotional experience to then come from that guy to coming in there with Devin, and he's seeing me and reconnecting, but reconnecting through boxing and really sharing some good game with me, spending some time with Devin as well. So sometimes you'll see a little bit of that Andre Ward in this, as well, because and that comes from ultimately Virgil, who was the architect that started Andre Ward.
Yes, sir. He was. Yes, most definitely was. And he did a great job on Andre Ward too. And matter of fact, Andre Ward called your son fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he called he's an Oakland guy, you know what I'm saying? He paid his dues, and you know what I mean? For all intent purposes, he set the stage for Devin to be on his own merit, to stand. He didn't vocalize our relationship, you know what I'm saying? Like, he let us earn it, you know what I mean? So when he's talking, you know that Andre is telling the truth, and he's not just saying it because we homeboys.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
He's one of the ones, just like Mike Tyson, you know what I'm saying, who's been good to me as well, both for Devin and also Sean, because Mike's daughter plays tennis and my son play tennis. They have the same coach. They have the same coach. So,
okay.
And that was through Mike. You know what I'm saying? That was through Mike as well. So, a lot of these times, if you really, the guy, you gonna get it. And you're gonna get it, like I said, in those steps and those stairs. The guy that's not believing in himself, he wants to jump on the elevator because he wants to go past the guys. You know what I mean? We take the stairs, and we taking on each level, each step. You know what I mean? Like we own it, like we supposed to be there.
Yes, sir.
Inshallah.
Yes, sir. All right then, my brother. I appreciate you, man. And man, it's all been good, man. And I'll go ahead and relax. And one day I get on Devin if you have time.
Absolutely.
Yeah, on the show. And but
absolutely, I love coming by the Singing OG spot. You did, you know what I'm saying? I stay in the chat, man. You know what I mean? See what people don't understand, right? About me and Dev, right? With just our age gap, right? Like, I got places that I go to, right? And he got places he go to. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's just, you know what I mean? It's just, you know what I mean? It's different, because it's not like, this is no setup or no organized, marketing plan. You know what I mean? Like this is the spot that I like. I like to listen to you. I like to come in and support you. You know what I mean? I like to hear the opinion of the chat. This represents my demographic. You know what I mean? So, thank you for always blessing me with the platform, to come on, man.
Yeah, I had Kid Austin on Friday.
Man, who is that?
You crazy, man. I appreciate you coming on, man. All right, you take care, brother.
All right, peace.
All right, peace.
All
right, later. All right. All right, Bill Haney. All right. So, congratulations to Dale for that. All right, for that win, and thank you all for coming in today and in the chat and hitting the like button as you come in. Sorry, move that. Oh no, he got to hang up that phone. Okay, hold on, I get him out. Yeah, there we go. No, okay, there you go. Okay, anyway, so yeah, thanks, Jafari Season. Yeah, he just was playing with you, Jafari. All right, he just messing with you, man. All right, but congratulations to Bill, everybody. Now, I just want to get back into Deontay Wilder, okay, for a minute, if that's okay. What's up, Tony Promise? Matter of fact, what's up, Dre the Finest? And what's up, Chris? I appreciate you, my brother. All right, I'm rolling with the punches. All right, it was somebody in here, and I didn't get a chance to say it. I was about to say it, but he talking about I like color fighters. All right, now you don't like color fighters, okay? Because ain't no color fighters. Now I don't know about y'all, but I never got color with a crayon. So where did he go? Did y'all get him out of here? He said I like color fighters. I don't know who the fuck that was, but anyway, color fighters. I don't like that term. Yeah. Oh, he was blocked. Okay, good. All right, good. All right. Cause I didn't get a chance. I saw him. I saw him as he was going back up. I was in the middle of something, but he said I don't like color fighters. Boy, see, this is the shit I'm talking about. This is the shit that Carissa Shields, which I say is a female version, and shout out to Sweet Tea, she said this too, a female version of Deontay Wilder, because she speaks her goddamn mind, right? Some people don't like people that speak their damn mind. You know, it's no bully thing or nothing like that. It's just that, hey, I appreciate it, Gabe. I'm glad y'all blocked him. You know, shit, cause I saw that shit. I was about to block him. You know, well, I saw that shit. Color fighter. You know, right there. That shows you that you're racist. And this is the same shit a lot of fighters go through. And this is the same shit Carissa Shields go through. I was reading today. Got an article on Boxing 24. They don't want to give her no goddamn credit. They bring up this woman called Lucia Dooch Destroyer Riker, who has 17 and over 14 stoppages. Okay, well, how many belts she got? How many times she went undisputed? I don't care. It was a 3-belt era at that time. So what? Then they mentioned Ann Wolf. They mentioned Ann Wolf, 24-1 with 16 stoppages. How can Carissa Shields call herself the greatest woman of all time and she ain't done nothing? That's what they saying. So, but to me, if you did that in a short amount of time and you got not only one undisputed, not only 2 undisputed, but 3 motherfucking undisputed. So how can you say that she is not the greatest woman of all time right now? At least, come on. Are you kidding me? I mean, that's some bullshit. And then, Bill didn't want to say nothing too much, but fuck it, I say it. ESPN, they fucking disrespectful. That's what they was. They were trying to find some way to kind of disrespect Devin in a certain way, like clinches. Who gives a fuck about that? But they had to put that up there and highlight it, like Devin pretty much don't want to get in there and trade or whatever. Come on. Man, please. These are some dumb asses. Really. And, and there's nothing wrong with giving a young brother praise because, Devin's only 23 fucking years old. He's going all the way halfway across the fucking world. And not only facing odds, not once, but twice. And then motherfuckers got some shit to say about it. People kill me with this shit. You always for boxing and sportsmanship. And next thing you know, you saying black this, black that, and they just did that because you're black. I heard at the Deontay Wilder fight. Motherfuckers talking about it was fixed and all that other shit. Look, I'm sorry that black people are successful in what they put their mind to, but they're also not successful because of the barriers that have been put up in front of us. I've seen so much shit coming up. So you can't tell me that we ain't had our just due yet. We're a long ways from that shit. We're a long way from that shit. Please. Please. Man, get me the fuck out of here with that. Man. See, Carissa Shields, they don't like to hear that story. They don't like to hear that story about poverty, right? That y'all put us in. Right? They don't want to hear that shit about slavery. They're trying to change it now, if y'all don't know. They're talking about disproportionated, whatever. They want to change the word slavery so our kids that's coming up don't use that word and start hating white people. Motherfucker, are y'all crazy? Really? First, you're trying to change who our identity is, and then you're trying to change what the shit you put us through. Now, think about that. Just think about that. They want to take the word slavery out of dictionaries, out of encyclopedias, out your vocabulary. And, are you really kidding me? That's some dumbass shit. That shows you. It's something wrong somewhere. It's something ain't clicking somewhere. If you can look at me and all you see is color, you can't see intelligence or something like that. It's something wrong. It's something wrong. And it's in your right. It's right in your goddamn backyard too. And people don't even know that. Well, my friend, she ain't like that. But deep down inside, where's she from? Well, her parents teaching her, you know. And some people might not be, it's just what, what's instilled in you, how you feel. But, in the sport of boxing, boxing, it is a racial sport. Let's be honest here. Let's go back. Go way back, goddammit. Boxers weren't getting nothing, and all the promoters were getting everything. Just like today. Just like today. Ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed. Just like today. He who greets the fire. What's going on, brother? Salute to you. He said that's how these white supremacists play. They want to control the rules and then change the rules how they see. Yes, sir. Yeah. Then they want to say we this and we that. Come on. Are you really crazy? Then now you're trying to change our kids. Then first thing, listen, I'm gonna tell you something. Kids, and I have 4 of them, KQKC. I have 4 of them. And kids, they always gotta do something, stay busy, right? Kids are like, fucking with shit, right? Right? But what they do, they try to study us. They try to give us goddamn pills to give our kids so we can act right. And kids walking around like zombies and shit, so they can sit down and be quiet because they won't do their goddamn job. That's why. My father was a school teacher for 38 years, a principal. Then a principal. Then for 38 years. He wouldn't let that shit happen in his school. Because kids are already fucked up, half of them. Because who they born into. They didn't ask me born in their families. But they can change that. But every time we trying to change something, every time something try to get better, then they trying to throw it right back in his face. See, and I'm gonna use this as an example. I know this ain't got shit to do with boxing. I know that. But look at Barack Obama, Michelle Obama. She had a dress right here. They talked about her shoulders and, oh, that ain't presidential. Then we got another president, Donald Trump, show her pussy and everything. And they voted him as president. And he talked about a woman pussy. I mean, really? I mean, you see the difference? You see what world we stand in? We still against the wall. We still against the wall. They still outnumbering us. 10-1. 20-1. I mean, come on. Are you kidding me? Damn. Man. It never went. Then Carissa Shields, here we are, got a 2-time gold medalist. And you know what they told her? They told her, you know what? You might as well go back to the Olympics and go get another gold medal. She said, no, I want to go pro. And that's what she did. She went pro. And now look at her. But they still won't give her the credit. Why you think she went to MMA? Because she couldn't get the damn respect or the money in boxing. Then she come back. Now they're trying to put her up against another black fighter, Franchon Cruz. She said, no, that's my girl. I ain't going up there to high. I'm going to go one step at a time. But is the money right? Yeah. But they ain't gonna, no, we ain't no goddamn trial and error, motherfuckers. That's all they doing, trial and error. Oh, it don't work? Okay, we'll fuck that up and throw it around. They build projects in Chicago, 20 blocks long, just to put black folks in one area. Then they decide, okay, we're gonna tear them bitches down and move them out of there. No warning or nothing. Guess what? You can't even go over there and tell your kids, I was born over there. I was raised over there. They can't even go over there because police over there now. Because they want that area. Why? Because it's 20 minutes from downtown. Shit. Because prime location. So they tore down the project when no people had no place to go. No education. And then when they're trying to have free education, then they try to take that from us and pay taxes on it. Shit. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Well, I swear. Then motherfuckers say, well, it's the Democrats or it's the Republicans. No, both of them ain't shit, if you ask me. Both of them are out to get each other. That's all. Please. Man. And the Republicans the same way. You can't blame the Democrats. Republicans the same way because they just want trying to feed their people. The Democrats trying to feed their people. They trying to feed theirs. But see, the white just got a little edge on us. They got a little edge on us. they're trying to get a little edge, and you got a little edge on our asses. You see, they got a little edge on it. Got a lot of edge on us. See, they think we just a bunch of dummies. Please, fuck out my face that shit, man. Please. Anyway, and Carissa Shield. Now, I know she came for poverty and this and that because I know what's in Flint. I mean, it's only 4 hours away. I know what's in Flint, Michigan, and Detroit too. And when you build yourself up from nothing to something, and that's why a lot of young girls look up to Carissa Shields because she's a woman. And Caroline Dubois, they look up to her too because she's a woman, and she's doing what people think men should do. And this is why they don't like that shit. They don't like it. See, and just like with the heavyweight division, hell, with all divisions, everybody look at Canelo. Everybody looking for that great white hope. They ain't looking for the next Floyd Mayweather. They ain't not looking for the next Mike Tyson. They're looking for the great white hope. No matter if he cheated or not. Yeah. We back to that again, right? Yeah. No matter if he cheated or not, they still looking for him. Now his ass can't even come over here. So I don't get it. I don't get it. Fuck them. I'm gonna keep on talking what I want to talk about. So, but anyway, I don't get it. But Carissa Shields, she got all my respect, and then some. I wish she just stopped saying how long she had sex for. That's the only thing I'll be tripping on. She said I had sex in 5 weeks. She said it last time, but anyway, but she still got my respect. I respect the sister. I respect all Deontay Wilder. The same way with him. They still trying to just say, well, it was a setup and shit. And what makes it so bad, you still got the Uncle Tom walking motherfucking Negroes. Yeah, Negroes. See, I'm old enough to say that shit. I can say that shit. Negroes. You got to be Uncle Tom walking and say, oh, because you don't like Deontay Wilder because he speak his mind. Oh, well, either listen or turn the motherfucking channel. I mean, you think that if it was a setup and shit like that, come on. Really? Would he be sitting out there crying over a motherfucker he just duped? I mean, come on, really? Shit. I mean, I keep telling everybody, the head is not meant to be hit anyway. Everybody know that shit. Because it controls your motor skills. Your brain makes you do this. Why you call it baby shaking syndrome? You go to jail for that shit. Because you're shaking the baby brain up. It ain't settled yet. It's just growing, still soft. My niece today, still living. Everybody remember the LWC. She's still living today. She got thrown against the wall. And she's still living today. She can't see. She can't hear. She can't walk. But she's still living. That's because a dirty motherfucker threw against the wall. You see what I'm saying? Shit like that is a disgrace. And guess what? He's still walking the streets today. Yeah. They only gave him 5 years. He walking the streets today. So, people kill me, shit just fucked up, and when we try to have a little enjoyment, when something enjoyment, pleasure come in our life, like the sport of boxing, then it's always somebody turn around and try to fucking wreck it. Always. It's always, it don't matter who it is. It's always somebody trying to fucking wreck it. It's always somebody fucking got something to say. Always got to discredit it some type of way. Come on. I mean, let the girl have her shine. I mean, you got to bring up fucking old fighters. And we all know boxing back then for women, it wasn't nothing like today. No. Them women decided they were bored and started wanting to fight. That's all it was back then. They didn't go to no Olympics. And none of these motherfuckers was in the Olympics. Like Ali was just riding on her daddy name. I'm just saying. I mean, just come on. They didn't have shit else to do, and they started boxing. And then you bring up that Chrissy Martin shit. She was a wild ass hoe. That's what she was. One of them hillbilly white women. That's all that she was. That's why she was tough. Come on. I mean, come on. Really? I mean, shit don't count for nothing no more. Man, oh man. But Hey, it is what it is, But so what? Let's get back to Wilder fight. Did I stop there? Shit, did I stop at Wilder fight? I think I did. But anyway, Wilder fight, it was a fast. Martin was too small for Ali. Yeah, yeah. Now Ann Wolf, she was a tough cookie. Yes, but she wasn't. She wasn't fundamentally sound. Okay, the boxing wasn't nothing like today. These girls are fighting in the Olympics, going pro, and now they are bigger and better, and and more. I can't wait to see 3-minute rounds. And this is what people like Carissa Shields, Caroline Dubois. I mean, Amanda Serrano. All them, they can stand for this. They can stand up and use their platform and say 3-minute rounds. No more 2-minute shit. Of course, they're gonna have 14 stoppages. You got 2-minute rounds for women. 2-minute rounds, you gotta go right out there and try to knock them out. You can't take your time and this and that. Then when you get hurt, the bell rings. The bell rings. They only going 10 rounds. Can't go 12. So I would like to see 12-minute rounds. I'd like to see 3-minute rounds for women. They want it, so give it to them, man. What's up, G5 Gay? What's happening? He said the system was never made for us to win. Yeah. It just made for us to exist. Resiliency as people is what makes us who we are and able to learn our limits and to eliminate. Yep, you're damn right. Because one thing about it, I can tell you, my ancestors, your grandmama, great grandmama, they knew how to make medicine and all that other shit before it got to you didn't have to go to the doctor. They didn't have money to take you to the doctor, so they found a way for the things to heal and for you to be better. Yeah, more people sick today than it was back then. I mean, this just how it is, man. But I didn't mean to rant, but it is what it is. So, but anyway, but like I say, in closing, I'm not gonna hold y'all long. All right. So I'll be back my regular time Wednesday, not tomorrow, Wednesday. Okay. But I appreciate everybody. My girl Shawala. All right. Okay. If I'm saying it right, I'm sorry. All right. If they can't profit, it can't exist. You're damn right. They got to get something off of it. And I was telling somebody earlier, Chicago, we can weed is legal here now. People walking down the street, you can smoke weed in front of the police and everything now. They don't give a fuck. Why? Because they're taxing it now. They taxing it now. They put the weed deal out of business. They taxing now. We got stores on the corner now. You can buy weed. You buy it by the pound, half a pound. It just don't have the potency of a real shit. It just got a little. You smoking enough, you get high. Trust me, right? And they did that so they can tax it, and now they taxing it. That's all. That's it. They tax, so you can smoke weed all you want to. Walk down the street, smoke weed all you want to. No problem. And it's just so fucked up. And you're right. You're right. If they can't profit off of it, then it's not going to exist. They're going to shut that shit down. That's why drugs are legal. But they brought the shit over here. Motherfuckers got hooked. And now they want to pay the programs before the motherfuckers get off of the shit. At least that's what you can do. Man. Say, please. What you thought? We brought it over here ourselves? How the fuck you think Al Chapo got all that shit in Chicago? Shit. But anyway, but yeah, just it's a sad situation, and it's just bad because now, they're trying to take the word slavery out. Come on. Hey, I appreciate that, AJ. Yeah, Bill, good brother, and I always talk to him often, more, pretty often, yeah. What's up, 817? He said, yeah, the U.S. would benefit from federal legalization, but the Republican keeps shutting the shit down. Yeah, they'd rather get it out of quick, keep us in persons like cattle. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's what they're doing, shoving us like cattle. That's exactly how they're doing it. Yeah. So, yeah. So, but they, it just, if they can't make $1 off of it, the federal government, then fuck it. But now I don't know how they did it here in Chicago, the state of Illinois, but you can do it there. Texas. Well, Texas is a Republican state. Always have been, but sometimes Texas is better than Chicago half the time, as far as job market. So but there's plenty of jobs now, but motherfuckers don't want to work. Shit, cause they were giving out shit. How you think Detroit got so broke? How you think Detroit looking like it's looking over there now? Why? Because all those pensions they had to pay to Chrysler, Chrysler, Ford, and the other one. How you think? How you think they got so broke? They had to pay all them high ass pensions. They had to. They had to deal with the unions, because that's why Republicans don't believe in unions, but Democrats do. Now Democrats fucked up that country. I mean that state, that city. Because soon you get out of the Detroit area, man, it's beautiful. But right now, Detroit ran down like a motherfucker. So it is what it is. And that's why you wonder why so much crime. Man, please kill me. Please. I mean, it's just tripping me out. But anyway, like I was saying, what's up, Dre the Finest? What's going on? But it's just fucked up. Look at Chicago. We leading the country in murders. Leading the country in murders. And we got gun laws, strict gun laws here. How that happen? I wonder how that happened. They shut up 3 funerals last week. How that happen? And we got strict gun laws here. I wonder where they coming from. Wow, ain't that something? Isn't that something? Ain't that a bitch? Man, ain't no gun stores in Chicago. They on the outskirts. I tripped out when I heard you can buy a gun out of Walmart. I said, Walmart? Yeah. I said, what? I said, we don't have that shit here. But we kill people every day. How'd that happen? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I carry. Hell yeah. Yeah. I don't get that motherfucker before you get me. Shit. Yes, I do. Yeah. Don't supposed to, but I do. Because I'm a convicted felon. So I do. But I can protect my house, my property. And I still keep that shit on me. Who said I had to stay around? Okay, all right. So anyway, but still, better than go there he go than there he lays. Okay, that's how I look at it. Better than there he goes than there he lays. So, who said I had to stick around and get a police report? Who said that? Shit. But when you in shit, I grew up here, so I know how to move. So I know where to go and why. So. But anyway, I just want to end with this on Wilder fight. Was a great fight, and I'm glad that he's back. And I think it's good for the heavyweight division, and I think it brings a lot of life back into boxing. Not his skills, not what he did Saturday night, just him in general, his attitude. And I'm not being a fanboy or anything like that. It's just that he brings a lot of energy to the sport, and then what the sport needs, a lot of energy, and him. And now I haven't heard anything official or anything about Showtime and nothing like that, but him and Gervonta Davis alone can do wonders for Showtime. And I think Showtime gonna be around for a long time because Steve Espinosa, he's a smart man, and I think that's gonna be gonna count for something. HBO, they was going in a different direction. They wanted to go in a different direction, and Showtime Sports, Showtime Showbox, that's their bread and butter. They always love to put them on. So 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 I think they're gonna find a way, and they probably already did. I think they're just rumors. Agent Broner hating, Agent Broner being Agent Broner. That's what he does. That's who he is. So it is what it is. So, but well, yeah. Why is Jay president? Oh, why is Jay president? Who? Oh, but anyway, but hey, look, I appreciate everybody. Say, okay, you say, better read the law. The laws keeps motherfuckers from bonding out on bread and be held in review of the merit of the charge. Oh, okay, yeah, okay, like cash for bail has to go. Yeah, see, here in Chicago, we don't have bail bondsmen. And I tripped out when I heard that, when I saw that on TV. See, we don't have to put up a house. We have to pay a cash bond to get out. Or the judge will set the bond or give you I bond, which you get out free on your own recognizance. They can't even find my record anymore. It's been like 30-something years. But that's still, if they want to find it, they'll find that bitch. Right? But we don't have bail bondsmen. So if you don't have the money, I can't put my property up. I can't do that. I can't take the equity or nothing like that. I can't do nothing like that. No. We want the cash. Now, other places you can I go to a bondsman, and we don't have bondsmen here. So, but anyway, look, I appreciate everybody coming in tonight. I appreciate it, and I hope I didn't go in nobody time today. All right, I just wanted to come on for a minute. I didn't want to stay on this long, but I did. And Bill, and I appreciate Bill coming through. Bill was a good, he's a good dude. He's a good dude. He talks a lot, but he's a good dude. I like him. And you know what? Devin Haney, and shout out to him too, because he's just a young man. He's only 23 years of age, and he has a lot. He has a lot. He has a lot of learning to do in the sport of boxing. He has a long ways to go. He so good luck to him. I won't be live tomorrow. I will be live Wednesday. Same time, same place, 11 o'clock a.m. And yes, we're going to talk about what's going on in sport of boxing, usual. All right. So, but I appreciate everybody. I mean, this weekend was fantastic. I had a good time. I just wish they didn't put it all together, but it is what it is. So, but thanks for Bill Haney coming out and giving us a shout out and everything. They're at home and everybody came back safely. And congratulations, Carissa Shields. Congratulations to Deontay Wilder, Caroline Dubois, Calvin Plant. I mean, all those Devin Haney, all those winners. But the only thing about it, Mayor, she's bad in the motherfucker, right? Come Bar Gardner, and congratulations Bar Gardner too. She won by the skin of her chin. So but Step B said I got drunk and went to sleep. Did you? I got drunk and still was drinking when I got off. Right? I should have took my ass to sleep. But y'all saw how I was Sunday. I was, man. But anyway, well, thank you all for coming out. And I appreciate it. This ain't my usual time. I'm surprised to see this many people in here. But hey, I appreciate everybody coming out. And hey, G5 Gabe, what's going on? That's my guy. And I always support him. Always support him. And T-Bone Boxing, smart ass Louisiana finest. And that chat. Yes, sir. All right. Yes, sir. Okay, Dylan G said, Alicia fine, huh? People, I see. Yes, sir. But you said Alicia fine, huh? Yeah, she okay. She okay. But Renee Boston Young, what's going on, my guy? Yes, sir. What's good to see you, man? Good to see you. And I saw her, working out and on the beach. I guess she's on the beach somewhere, yeah, I saw you being smart, T-Bone. Louisiana fighters up in the building, baby. What's going on? I saw that's Sue for her chat. Now the super chat would have took $100 out your ass. You be wanting it back. I was saying, I ain't gonna answer the phone. But hey, I appreciate everybody. Shawala, all right, because you want me to call your other name. All right, I call you that name. Yeah, she was on the beach, Picasso. Right, she was on that beach with all these really skin tight. If you look at Eddie Hearn in the weigh-in, Eddie Hearn looked right at her ass. Eddie Hearn was like, shit, man, go on, girl. You know, that's what you want to say, really, right? Because she had an outfit on. I'm talking about in both weigh-ins. The first weigh-in and the second weigh-in. All right. No, I'm not Chihuahua. Okay. Yeah, I'm not. All right. And yeah, she in both weigh-ins before they canceled the first fight, they had to weigh in. And Eddie looking at her because she had on a different outfit and she wears a lot of skimpy things. And she, it is what it is. All right. Hey, I appreciate your time, AJ, too. I appreciate everybody's time. I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. What I'll be doing this time? Nothing. But I just want to come on here just to show some love and take everybody thank you. And I was tired yesterday, but we had a good Saturday night. I mean Saturday day and 12 hours. That was a good day. It was a good day, and I appreciate it. Yes, sir. And Snack B, my man, and that protect. My voice still hoarse, baby. Yes, sir. For all you do for us, OJ. Hey, man, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate what all you do. All right. I appreciate what all y'all do. Shit. Yes, sir. I got one more daughter to graduate. One more. She graduated in December, 6 months early from college. And I don't think she want to go no further. That's her. I don't know. All right. Yes, sir. Thanks. 817. 817. That's my guy from Texas. Yes, sir. All right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, yes, sir. Shwala, it was fire all day. And and I enjoyed every last one of the fights. I did. I was able to call everyone except Trunk Simpson. And I don't think they televised his fight. I'm gonna find out because I was trying to show him support. Because he's out of that same camp as Javante Davis and Coach Calvin Ford. So I want to show. I wanted to show him some love, but we wasn't able to do so. But I think we covered most of the fights on Saturday. Most of them, except for the top rank. It's kind of like I called Devin fight, and soon he was over with. Then Deontay Wilder started getting ready. So it was all good. Yeah. So yeah. Yes, sir. That be you, the sleeping OG. Yeah. Hey, appreciate you bringing Bill to us on your platform. Hey, yeah, I appreciate it. 817. But damn, I'm gonna tell you, and I told Bill too. I don't think he can get down to 135 that much more. Now, I'm quite sure they know what they're doing. I've never been a boxer, but but I know that, hell, if you not meant to be 135, then you might not be meant to be 35, and he's a growing young man. He's only 23, and now I know it's 140 is a motherfucker. Okay, let's be honest. And I'm quite sure, I'm there with maturity and learning. He's gonna handle them guys up there, but he's gonna have to move up. He's gonna have to move up. I know the money is at 135, like he said in the press conference, but you're gonna have to move up, dude. Because I didn't like the way he was looking. I told Bill that, hey, he wasn't looking him right in the face, in that way in. He just wasn't. His face was sunk in and everything. It just wasn't right. I mean, he rehydrated pretty good, but he had a nutritionist, but I don't, sometimes you can't do a lot of things for money. Money ain't everything. A lot of these fighters, I know they go the extra mile to make the weight, to make the big fight, to get the big dollars, but money ain't everything. It's not. Your health is first, and I know you want the big fights and this and that, but I don't, I don't want them, I don't want to see people kill themselves. Yeah, he like this skeleton. Yeah, man. He looked bad. I mean, he looked like he was sick or something. And then I mean, he did what he had to do. I guess they knew what they was doing because he did a performing job. You know, what's up, Sir Ken? What's going on, baby? So he did a good job. You know, yeah. So yeah, Najee, I think Haney. Hey, what's up, Najee? Yeah, sir. I think Haney is going for Loma too. Cause Loma's fighting next week. No, 29th. He fighting Ortiz on the 29th. Now, but Bill said he wants to go straight up to he can. Well, he's has an option. Loma Chain. I mean, Lopez, TFM. But I don't think they're going up to 140. But I wish he would. I wish he would. Because 135, he can't squeeze down there too much longer. I know now. I know everybody say, "Well, it's only 5 pounds, KQ." Yeah, but you know that's a lot. 5 pounds is a lot in boxing. I'm telling you. It don't sound like a lot, but it is. You know. So yeah, yeah, 140 belts to get on a PPL. Oh, okay. Also, he waiting for 140 belts. Oh, okay. So I hope he does sooner than later. Yeah, yeah, sooner than later. Yeah. So okay, QKC, was it me or was Shaniqua Marshall looking like Tyson Fury? Oh, Savannah Marshall. Well, uh, um, no, she wasn't. No, not to me. You know, um, but she was big, and she was giving Clarissa that bump, giving her that shoulder bump, and she was giving her that Floyd Mayweather shoulder. You know, she was giving her that Floyd Mayweather shoulder. You know, and she punches hard. Clarissa said she punches hard. You know, and but once you get punched, if you know rolling with her, and Clarissa, you know, she made a mistake by fighting off the ropes. She believed that she can fight off the ropes, and and, and she didn't do a great job on it. So she had to get off the ropes. You know, so yeah, that bomb bump. Yep, yep, Willie Pep. Yes, sir. So, but Marsha, she didn't look that. You know, she looked tough as hell though. She looked tough as hell. And you know what? She was taller than Carissa, no doubt about it. And you're right. I won't say Tyson Fury because she wasn't that big, but she was tall. She was tall and she fights. You know, she was looking for that body shot. She was looking for that uppercut, but she got one instead, and she shook it off. You know, so once that, yeah, Shawala, once they got in there together, uh, as the rounds went on, then she didn't look so big, I guess, you know. So, but I don't know. She didn't look that big though. I believe that both being investigated Trump corruption and Biden's son shady and fucking millions from you. Okay. Y'all talking about politics. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah. But you know, I mean, she did pretty good. You know, she did pretty good. Savannah Marshall. You know, I can see her being a good fighter too, and she gonna keep on doing what she's doing. So, but Carissa, she's gotten better and better and better. Her jab, I know Andre Ward was teaching her how to throw a jab faster and faster. That was last year, something like that. But she got better in throwing her jab and everything. So, shout out to her. You know. And so hope she getting her some sex now because she always mentioned that after every fight. That's the second time she mentioned it. I ain't had no sex in I don't know how long. What's up, Bastiana? What's going on? How you doing, my sister? All right. Yes, I'm about to get on off here. All right. I've been on here too long. All right. But shout out to Bill. All right. Thank him for coming through. I appreciate him coming through. They just, you know, got home and everything. He was still able to come on and congratulations to Deb, you know, and that was a headbutt. It wasn't no punch, you know, and Deb just got three stitches. He said something like that. So I mean, I appreciate him coming in. But anyway, that's all for me. Shout out to the almighty LDBC, and I will be back Wednesday at 11 a.m. All right, and I mean these were some good fights. One of y'all, And I'm still high off these fights, man. Yes, was. I mean, I was able to call all the fights. Yep, yep. Hey, I appreciate it, boss. I thank you, and I thank you for coming in here. And hope you have a good night and a good week. All right. I usually don't come on at night, but I just had to tell everybody thank you for a good Saturday. It was a good Saturday night and everything, and we had a good time watching all the fights, and I appreciate it. Okay. And thank you. And Catherine Murray, thank you for coming in. I remember you was here too all day Saturday with me. All right. And I appreciate you, Sweet Tea. And I appreciate everybody that came in and just, hung around. And but I called all the fights. It was great to do that. I had a good time. Yeah. Had a good time and got drunk. and all my fighters that I picked to win won. So now think about if I was a gambler, a bettor, I would have won on some money. How much? Don't know. All right. So with that, that's all I have to you all. And with that, I'm out of here. You all have a good day. And tomorrow, and I guess 78 gonna be on. I don't know. But anyway, I'll be back on Wednesday. All right, Wednesday, 11 o'clock. I appreciate everybody and thank you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And with that, I'm out of here. Peace and love to everybody. And y'all have